And there was no such tattoo. So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, someone else, right?
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it couldn't have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you. But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her. Uh-oh, no snappy comeback. Did I score a bullseye?
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Huh? Show me what?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
Your hands!
Awful, isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me. My scars should suffice as proof. Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
No, not at all. I'm positive.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
This is just awful! On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours. Sorry, did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet. Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
Then she was being stored somewhere?
But to hide a body here.
I got it! Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
The biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue. So it's the perfect place to hide a body. And it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof. I got it!
Yes, sir.
What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says Biolab.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab. In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the coat on it afterwards.
Wow, you made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
That's just a wild guess. Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Worked up?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
Are you talking about unmasking the mastermind?
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
La la la, I can't hear you. La 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 la.
Such a child. Oh well, just ignore him.
Hey, by the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
What one thing?
What do you think I'm talking about? Your family.
Shit.
Don't tell me you forgot about that video message. So what do you think? Are you sure your family's still okay?
Why are you bringing that up now?
Your mom, your dad, your little sister. What do you think has happened to your family?
That's deep.
Are they really as safe as you might have assumed?
Stop talking about that!
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
Oh, truth.
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? Proof! 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 Are you sure about this? Proof! 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 Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? Proof! 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 Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this?
I feel like we have 6 bullets.
What? What do you want? I'm not listening! Are you sure about this? Proof! 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 Are you sure about this? Proof! 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 Are you sure about this? I'm not listening!
This should prove it.
Yes, sir.
The inconsistency Kyoko's talking about is the lights.
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in. And there were only 9.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
I got it!
Yeah, I
10 of the
noticed
lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
Suspicious? Why?
Because there's only 6 of you. And if there were 16 people, then there would have been 7 people alive, and there was 9.
That's simple. Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear.
So 10 people in all?
That's right. Any other number should make you immediately suspicious.
Exactly.
But according to the lights in the biolab, only 9 people were being stored there.
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
I got it! The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
But if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body, since they actually killed her. And yet, her body was left alone.
Then, whose body disappeared?
It may very well be that none of them disappeared.
But if that's true, then why doesn't the body count match?
Including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
I got it!
No way.
What about if the same person was killed twice?
Huh? Killed twice?
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far, but one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again.
Murdered and murdered again?
If that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
Technically, you're right, I guess. But still, something like that.
Could easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
It was Mukuro, of course.
What?
Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
And that's why the body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment we found it in the garden.
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on! Besides, who could that someone else even have been?
All you have to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will become obvious.
Nothing's gonna become obvious, because Kyoko's totally delusional!
Damn. Let's go. 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 Let's go.
Who is this someone else that Mukuro? Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima? Leon Kuwata? Chihiro Fujisaki?
Mondo Kiyotaki Fumiya
Celestia Lu? Or maybe...
Sakura.
No, there's no way anyone was murdered twice!
No
Who
way.
is this someone else? Was it
You're
Sayaka
kidding.
Junko Enoshima?
Oh.
Shoot!
Who is this someone else?
That was it. Junko, Leon, Chihiro, Mondo, Kiyotaki, Fumi, Celestial, or maybe... No,
There's no way anyone was murdered twice!
Actually, wait.
Who is this someone else?
that Mukuro. Was it
Sayaka, Junko, Enoshima?
Leon, Chihiro, Mondo, Kiyotaki, Fumi, Celestial, or maybe... No,
There's no way
Anyone was murdered twice.
Yes, sir.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, that's wrong.
Junko. Wasn't her fatal injury pretty similar to Mukuro's?
What do you mean?
Well, remember what happened to her? She was impaled by a bunch of spears. All
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body. When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered,
Then the similarities match?
Yes, and those are the only fatal injuries that match up. That explains why those two bodies are actually one and the same.
so let me see if I have this straight. Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears. Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out again. Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusaba.
It all matches up, right? Those wounds Junko suffered could easily be these same injuries.
Then it's really true? Mukuro and Junko are the same person? Wait, so then... Yeah, what does it all mean?
It means that there haven't been 10 victims, but 9. Which also means that among the people we thought were dead, one is still alive.
And that's the true identity of the mastermind?
Who is it? Who's behind all this?
We already know the answer to that. It's Mukuro. She's still alive.
No.
She took Junko's body.
It's either Junko or... It's Junko or, Mukuro.
And made it look like she was the one who died. So, total silence? Then I must be right. I'm right, aren't I?
Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Alright.
The body... body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. So the mastermind's true identity.
What do you say, Monaco?
The body we found.
It wasn't Mukuro.
Yes, sir.
No, that's wrong. No, the body we found in the garden.
I'm voice hurts right now, so I'm not doing the yell. Not doing the yeah.
Was Mukuro. That's one thing we can be sure of. The body's appearance and measurements are consistent with her records. Right, Kyoko?
She was 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed 97 pounds. Her vitals were 31, 21, 32. Everything in her profile is consistent with that corpse.
And then there's the matter of the Fenrir tattoo. So there's no question it's her.
But if Mukuro's not the mastermind, then who's actually still alive?
Here's my answer. Junko is still alive. It's the only possibility.
Are you sure about that?
Huh?
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other explanation. But we saw her get impaled. She died right before our very eyes. If Junko were still alive, the death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade. But you yourself confirmed she was dead, did you not?
Do that.
She was dead. There's no question. Junko was dead.
So, the idea that she's still alive.
It must be wrong.
Then you're withdrawing your previous statement?
I know you gave it your best shot, but too bad. I guess your conclusion was a dud. Too bad, too bad.
This case hasn't been decided just yet.
Oh?
You haven't given up already, have you, Makoto?
No, of course not. There's no way I'd give up that easy.
That's all well and good, but how do you intend to solve the problem standing? Junko absolutely died. Mukuro absolutely died.
Then both of them are dead, right? There can't be any kind of survivor story.
I think we need to look at this from the opposite direction.
Huh? The opposite?
Let's assume Junko is still alive. If so, how could she have survived?
Wait. Her shoes were just. I just got a glimpse of her shoes. Her shoes were the same as Mukuro's. Oh, everyone's grabbed it. Oh, what is he?
I refuse to give up yet.
Oh, wait. It's not a D. What is it?
refuse to give up yet!
Oh, it's hard. Okay. What? Oh. Oh, replace.
Now I understand! That's it! What if she switched places with someone else?
Yeah,
Switched places?
That's right!
Confused.
Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place. Specifically, Mukuro Ikusaba.
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Which is why the body's height and weight and everything match Mukuro's profile, right?
I don't know anything about this switching places thing, but... that had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
Probably not.
Yeah, you're saying they switched? When could they even have done that? Right when she was about to die? Like she used some kind of ninja replacement technique?
Chakra Jutsu, bitch.
Good point. There's just no way they could have switched like that.
Oh my god, I just died 2 times trying to figure
So
it out.
maybe the whole idea is wrong.
I got it!
Yes, sir.
The two of them may have switched places from the very beginning.
What? From the beginning?
Yes, from the moment we first met. If that's when they switched, then they wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of death, right? After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
Hold on. So, you're saying the Junko we first met was actually Mukuro all along?
Uh-oh.
Then we'd already met her?
I had, like, a normal conversation with her.
When we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was. So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko, and we never would have known the difference. That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
Oh.
Wait, but Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right? Junko never had any tattoo like that, did she?
She could have hidden it with foundation or something like that.
Yeah.
If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion, exposing the tattoo after the body was extinguished. Plus, there were the fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's body.
Hear that?
They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
But if she really did use foundation...
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro. So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto. But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning?
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure, making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
So Mukuro, the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her. In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
What's wrong? Lost the will to fight back?
I think he's just afraid.
Afraid? What's that mean, afraid? Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity? As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
I tried to protect her identity? When did I do that?
Argument? That.
Shoot!
Damn it.
Shoot! Shoot!
Bro, what?
Shoot!
I'm gonna kill myself.
Shoot!
Damn it.
I refuse to give up yet! The two of them?
What?
Shoot!
Yo.
Shoot!
I'm gonna kill myself, bro. I haven't used this. I haven't used this. I've used this. This.
Shoot!
Yo, I swear, bro.
Shoot!
Oh.
Shoot!
I'm about to, I swear, bro. I'm gonna jump off a bridge.
I refuse to give up yet!
Like, bro.
The two of them may have sworn.
Oh, I swear it's this one.
I got it!
You're joking.
While I was in the AV room, watching the DVD of our interviews with the headmaster, You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video. And the reason you did that is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you?
Oh, yeah! If everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have had to show up.
And if Makoto saw the real Junko, it would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
That whole power outage thing was just a fluke!
Oh boy. Oh boy. Another moment of truth? Alright, let's go, bitch. Hurry. This reload thing makes it so much easier.
Punishment is waiting for you. I'm not listening. What are you even talking about?
Oh, how'd I just... Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button.
Punishment is waiting for you. I'm not listening. What are you even talking about?
Let's go, boy. I'm so bad.
Punishment is waiting for you. I'm not listening. What are you even talking about?
You had to use it again. I was gonna die. I had no choice. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's impossible!
Crud. Fuck. Oh my god.
Punishment is waiting for you. I'm not listening.
Yeah, I knew I fucked up there.
I refuse to give up yet.
Let's go.
Punishment is waiting for you. I'm not listening. What are you even talking about?
Not me vibing to this right now.
Punishment is waiting for you. I'm not listening. What are you even talking about?
This man is a furry. Oh, I have no bullets!
Punishment is waiting for you.
I thought I was
I'm
still
not
in the friggin'...
listening.
Okay,
What are
going
you even
again.
talking about?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's impossible.
This should prove
Yes,
it.
sir. Out of here.
The video wasn't the only thing you tried to cover up. You did the same thing with this group photo.
Oh.
I noticed it just a little while ago, when we were all comparing the photos we'd gotten. In all the photos, there's a certain similarity, an unusual circumstance.
What's so unusual about them?
Junko's face is in him.
I got it! Junko's face. The one thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face. It's
I
hard to
just
believe
realized
her
that.
face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture, don't you think? And on top of that, in this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible. So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet.
So they wouldn't let you see her
With
real
all that
face.
in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here is the real Junko. Which is why you had to have pictures that didn't show her face. Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly revealed
When she
that
really
the
looked
Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
Xanadu!
I believe everything
Yeah,
Makoto
boy.
said is true. Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she'd died. And the real Junko is still alive.
And she's the one behind this whole murderous situation. This killing game. She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair.
Xanadu times 2!
With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait, hold on!
Don't bother trying to deny it. There's no more room for debate.
Boy, hey, boy.
You don't have anywhere left to run. I'll prove
Corner.
everything. Right now.
Oh, closing argument. I don't know which order these ones are gonna go in.
Here's exactly what happened.
I love this music so much.
We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko and Oshima, right after we all arrived here. But that wasn't the real Junko. The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place. And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusaba. But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko and Oshima. Her body was kept in the biolab, which had been converted into a morgue. Until Junko decided to put her body to use. Junko dragged the body out of the biolab, using the tarp to carry her to the garden. She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko, who'd proven to be one big thorn in her side. Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school.
Oh. So in this case, it'd be that one.
Here's exactly what happened. Meanwhile, so she put on a mask and then attacked me. After making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she left the room. The killer is you! After making sure I'd gotten...
Bruh.
Here's exactly what happened. After making sure... Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place.
Dun dun dun.
Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence. She needed to hide the body's true identity. She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder, and the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma.
Oh, it's one of these cool things. I love these.
The real Junko Enoshima! That's the whole story behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
I put way too many ones in the wrong places.
What? Are you broken again?
He's reaches his emotional stability is hitting the top again.
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
Over? Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case? Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
Yeah, we still gotta uncover the mystery. Shadow Bomb Jutsu. Ultimate Despair, Junko Enoshima. And she's here.
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
Why does her voice sound like that?
If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward you with half of the entire world! We've even drawn up the deed already. We will grant you honor, status, in some of our home cooking. Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
Oh, did you think I was being serious? Sorry, I was just messing with you. It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play. Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free. Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day. It was like I was stuck in purgatory. Or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
You're face.
Huh? What about my face?
Nice
What's
vibe.
wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
He's on comics.
I got it! That's right. It was before I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a magazine cover. And you were on it.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it this far, huh?
That's
So I was
crazy.
right. Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began...
Oh, those are totally Photoshop.
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same, because she was a different person all along.
I'm me. And Mukuro is Mukuro. She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista. Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist. Not even if they're twins.
Twins?
I know, it's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it. So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship.
No! Son of a bitch.
The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima!
Why the mood
And
swing?
together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair!
Oh! She's a totally different person now!
For real.
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell. I even get fucking bored with myself. But if you're twins, why do you have different last names?
You had the stereotypical twin
Oh,
relationship,
that again?
idiot.
You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit?
The voice, bro.
Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over?
Oh my god, this is great.
Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
This is the most cursing I've ever heard in 10 dialogue
But-
things.
If she was your twin, that means you killed your own sister?
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if.
Well, I suppose I'd better explain.
What? How does she go from one voice, the first voice, which was when she first appeared, the second one, which was like the despair sorrow one, the third one where she was like pissed off, and the fourth one where now she looks like a
For my
teacher
plan
now.
to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that. But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family, leaving
What?
me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life.
And you abandoned her for
I could have
revenge.
let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the three atrocities: atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive. It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society.
That's
Meanwhile,
crazy.
my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines.
An extra. No, okay,
Being the
Bakugo.
utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away. Which is precisely why I killed her. To meet everyone's expectations.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
When you get bored, you get cranky, I guess.
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know?
What is going on?
If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring. So, I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal. Just as I suspected. When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
So, you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
No.
How can you talk like that? You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
For real, though.
I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez,
I want
misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations.
I want you to die.
Nope. I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all.
I really hope you die.
When I was born, I cried tears of total despair. So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything. We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret.
It was funny at first, but now I really want you to die.
So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it? That's not true at all.
Why did you change? Why? Yeah. I
We
got
were
mushrooms
twins.
on your head.
How could I not be sad? That's why it gets me so excited.
Huh? What?
Killing my precious sister with my own two hands. That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it.
Super despair.
It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that. Super, 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 super despair. It just feels so good.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah, superhero, I'm on the same page.
And my
with
sister,
boy.
too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair.
Yeah, why did you get off?
After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else, she must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm so jealous of her. Super jealous.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts!
Hey,
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No. I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
If anything, you're not.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Because on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
Togo, can you shut up?
Don't you mean had that noble blood?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow! You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer. So how about the next one? Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating.
Damn straight. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to solve all these mysteries. And then we'll
I can't wait.
All right, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean... I got it! It must have something to do with our entrance exams.
Entrance exams?
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
Stop trying to do the Monokuma voice. This is not gonna work.
shoot. I got it!
Or that.
You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
So you do remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so it was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners. So then, let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
What?
Theme?
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
Graduate and find out what happened.
I got it! The driving force behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships. For example, your family. For example, your friends. I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results. It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay! Time for the next question!
What?
So, what was the theme for the second motive?
Okay. Yeah, it was the
I
past.
got it! It was our past, right?
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was... embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah! And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question. So, what was the motive for the third murder?
Money.
I got it! It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again!
I prefer this Junko over any other Junko.
Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go.
What?
Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
Betrayal.
I got it! In her case, it was betrayal.
Precisely. You see,
No, stop. I hate this.
once I
Junko.
revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards.
Celeste is just a crab.
Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world.
I don't like this Junko. This Junko's alright.
In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth. They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world.
Yeah, she has the same tie she had in the picture. I thought that tie was sus. Where is it? Group photo. Yeah, you can... Yeah, look, if you look, you can see the tie. I thought that was pretty sus.
This is what we refer to as the Seed of Despair.
Seed of despair?
What?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the Seed of Despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope. Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours? Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories. What I'm trying to say is, the Seed of Despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope. Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away some...
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway!
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
Huh? Really? Then hurry up and tell us.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside world.
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
It's Bear.
So something really did happen out there.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there? Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I wanna see too.
No
see
more
your
boo-hoos.
faces sink
only
into
boo-hoo-
despair.
The only boo-hoos I want to hear anymore. The only boo-hoo I want to hear is from Monokuma. Do not do that ever again.
Behold, the world beyond the school walls. This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
What? 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 The statue of Monokuma?
What the?
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense!
For real, though.
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right?
Oh, yeah, the fucking Monokuma Bros
What you
one.
just saw, all of you should recognize it. That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try.
The great Monokuma.
Do your best to try and recall.
Better kick your brain in the ass, cause it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die. I don't remember ain't a fucking excuse no more, cause now it's time for the final class trial!
Oh, yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Come on, bitches! Remember or die! What the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing!
What's the meaning of the footage we saw?
Is this another one of...
I mean, what am I supposed to be?
Nobody can remember, and this is the end for all of us.
What other shoot? Come on, bitches! What the fuck happened?
You want us to when it comes to that crazy confusing video you I don't understand a damn...
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical...
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
I don't even know, my God.
No, this is the end for all of us. What other shoot?
Come on, bitches! Remember
what the fuck happened?
You want us to when it comes to that crazy confusing I don't understand it.
What's the meaning of the footage we saw?
Oh. I don't.
Shoot!
I don't understand.
Come on, bitches! Remember or die! What the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing!
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, what am I supposed to do?
Nobody can remember.
Yes, sir.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong.
Actually, she might remember.
Who might remember?
The other Toko. Genocide Jack.
What?
The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right?
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality's forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with her?
Yes.
No! Absolutely not! That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity!
Toko,
Die.
you're the only one we can rely on now.
Dun, da, da, da! It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer!
Bad.
Boy, she just gave in like it was nothing.
Guys, Miyagi had told me.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
That's enough! Just look at the stupid screen!
Aye, aye, Roger, you got it, Captain.
Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but... Of course it does!
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do!
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Because Toko was the one that came in, so they couldn't take Genocide Jack's memory.
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know? Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
The tragedy?
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember with a kiss. No.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening, but it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Because it's all because of that event. What is? Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Destroyed?
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago. It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster.
Monokuma Mech.
Either way, there's no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history! And as a result, in basically no time flat! The world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
Ah! I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! To die! This is the true tragedy!
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel.
Bah.
Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right? The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
How can the world just end? It's the world!
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic.
Elon Musk needs you to take us to Mars now. So can you get us all on your rocket, please?
Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway. So the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
This game came out in 2015, right? The world is ending in a billion years, not
Well,
100.
as long as we're being ridiculous. I have another ridiculous story to tell you. It's the story of the Togami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
What? What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
Yo, I can't choose!
Correct! Well done, peasant!
But I didn't say anything yet.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it! Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think?
But
What?
do you think it might be a disease?
Why did she...
Getting bored so easy, I mean.
So she
Do you
just
think I
fucked
might
with
be
my...
sick?
So she just fucked with the game?
Anyway, like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Togami name has perished.
Stop with these idiotic jokes!
Stop! And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment? You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
They couldn't possibly be gone! The Togami family is destined to guide the world!
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago!
I got fucked up.
Hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
Is she about to say we've been in here for a year now?
I don't make sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago.
I swear, if she says we've been in here for a year.
I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago. If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
What did I say? No more poo-hoos from you. I swear to God, I'll slap you across the face with a Flintstone gun.
Mistaken?
Nah, I'll turn fucking Nah, if you fuck with me, I will turn Monokuma into a Flintstone gummy. I will turn that motherfucker into a Flintstone gummy and slap you and smack you upside the head with that shit, bruh.
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
So, did I just guess what he was gonna say? Did I really guess what he was gonna say, though?
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago. A few weeks ago? Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
Fuck. I knew she was gonna say that.
Huh? 2 years ago? Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
I called it. I knew it. I knew it. Well, I mean, I didn't think it was gonna be 1 year, but I didn't think it was gonna be 2 years. I thought it was gonna be 1. What? That's crazy.
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God. So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right? What are the memories I took from you?
Come now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
How are we
When we got here?
I just...
Hey, what's up, DJ?
I got it! If we accept that what you say is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
Nope. No. I mean, no matter what anyone says,
Another correct answer. Well done.
Seriously? This routine again?
We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak, and that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life.
For real.
Fuck.
That's not possible!
Kill yourself.
So down for real.
Let's go.
2 years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! I mean, I haven't gone to any... Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
This is all just...
Plus, if 2 years have passed, how freaking old am I?
Everyone's so conflicted.
Go down for real.
2 years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
I got 20 kills right now.
No, I mean,
DJ.
I
How you
haven't
feel?
gone to any awesome... Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
My teammates are kind of trash.
Surreal.
What was the amount of kills I had last time, DJ?
Passed, how freaking old?
What was the prisoner rescue kills I had last time with you guys? The record I had 23, 26.
2 years. I could never lose something.
No,
We've been living here for...
I'm at
Hell
20
no!
right now.
I mean,
Maybe I'll
I
do
haven't
better.
gone... Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
No, that's wrong. Hero, there's something I'd like you to take a look at. This notebook right here.
Huh? Hey!
What?
Why's my name written on it?
I found it in the locker room on the second floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
Sure, whatever you want.
Oh!
But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
I got 23 kills.
What's Is something wrong?
It's kinda similar. No, even more than
God, my
that.
teammates like it.
This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt! But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing! No! No way!
It looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak. But somehow, you forgot all about it.
Lies! It's all one big lie!
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
And whose pocketbook is that?
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine.
How is he not
There's
dead?
no- but just
Man's
like
running
Hero,
for his life. Ain't
I
no
have
way.
no memory of ever writing in it.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery's solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here! Shit, man! I've never been to a funeral! Hell yes!
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on? How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right? And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourself to this killing game. Oh, and
when
there's
that
one other
chicken
thing.
tastes good. DJ.
Actually, never mind. I'm bored.
When the chicken tastes
Explaining
good.
stuff is boring.
What?
When that chicken
We
tastes
are
good.
bored of this world. Everyone
When
always
that
talks
chicken
big,
tastes good.
declaring all the great things they'll do.
When that chicken
but then
tastes
they
good.
always fizzle out. This world is just so
Does chicken
desperately
taste good for you,
fucking
DJ?
boring!
Huh?
Play with me on Modern Warfare, you stupid man. Do
What are
it.
you talking
I
about?
have 23 kills
In a
in
way,
Predator Rescue.
I'm jealous of all of you.
That's
To give
gotta
yourself
be a new
over so
record.
completely to such stimulating despair.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves!
Do it,
I'm
DJ.
sick of expositioning all this shit!
Figure out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart.
DJ.
That's at the heart of all of this.
DJ. You know I didn't go to school today.
I got it!
I didn't go to school today.
And I lost my memories.
Bruh.
Can't think of any time other
Why
than
not?
that day.
My mom let me stay home.
Oh.
There's like these random times where like when I wake up for school and I go downstairs to like make me some breakfast. My mom is like, you can just go back to sleep. I don't feel like getting into school today. And I just won't. And I just go back to sleep until like 10 o'clock. And then I just go back to sleep until 10 o'clock.
I woke up at 9 today.
I woke up at, I normally wake up at like 6 a.m. But my
Iowa.
mom just told,
My
just
mom's
like,
sick.
You don't have to go to school today, so
I might not go to school tomorrow because my mom's sick too.
I'm probably gonna go to school tomorrow. So it's only a one-day thing. Like she'll normally
Jack
do
said
it
he'll get on
Monday.
earlier today, so maybe we can play some doors or something, or like.
Overwatch. maybe.
What were we gonna play yesterday? Oh yeah, Overwatch, right?
Yeah, Overwatch. Cause I want y'all to grind so we can play comp. Plus shows, you're not bad. I'm not even gonna cap.
That's a god statement to hear.
Later I can like when I'm done with this game I can help you practice a little if you want.
When I first came to the gates of this school and stepped foot in the main hall, when I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Wow, you still have enough
Hey,
spirit to keep
my
on
whole
talking,
team in
huh?
Modern Warfare is busting, bro. This
So
is one of the
I
first
don't
match.
know much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing
Russians.
out, right?
What?
And your sense of time got all
Hey.
messed up because of the memory loss
Let's
after
go on
that?
down.
I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom.
But DJ,
with my head on.
You had to have seen the other prisoner rescue matches I had.
Nah, but Rose hasn't been going to school. Like, Roseman hasn't been going to school for 3 days because he got snowed out.
Bro, how am I not dead? Holy crap, I got
the snow came over to me, but it was already done, pretty much done.
The desk.
I haven't been snowed out for like 10. I haven't been snowed out for
I assumed not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
I haven't been snowed out of school for like 3 years.
Oh.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
You got it, honey. 2 years of memories? Poof! Gone! Which means, of course...
When everyone met for the first time,
Bruh!
it wasn't actually for the first time.
Chicken.
Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other.
This guy's name is Ponster Meanus.
You already knew.
DJ, this guy's name is Ponster Meanus.
So
Switch out the P and the M. See what you get.
Monster Pit. Oh!
This guy's name is in my game, bro.
So that means that the pictures that were taken were real.
But by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school.
Monster Meanus.
That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
What the heck? This guy's body is 825 meters off the map.
Close friends. You spent 2 years together, and then you started killing each other. And it was also you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated. What a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
You're the one who set things up to be like this!
I love you all so much.
What?
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly. It's only natural that I would fall in love.
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it! All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate
Man
despair.
came out of the darkness,
Our plan
bro.
to bring despair to all mankind! Let's go back in time 2 years, okay? Back to when everyone first came to this school. School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness.
Is it really going down for real, though?
Oh boy, it was just the worst. Everyone was enjoying.
But that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year.
It's going down for it!
Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity. The biggest,
DJ.
most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy.
We have
All
to
too
play
soon,
Shadows
the world's
today.
days of
DJ, have you
peace
seen
came to a
this? Have
bloody
you seen the
end.
Shadows world record?
It's like 20 minutes, right?
For real, dude. Did you see how much glitches they did?
For real.
And as you can imagine,
why does the world
school
record
was
holder
no
always have to be
exception.
Steve? He's such a good world record holder.
For real.
The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
What are you?
Smiler.
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history. And the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro. Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know. It's almost like a natural phenomenon. Everyone is capable of it.
I told you Jack
and
would be
now
on
the
earlier.
entire world has...
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
What?
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
Okay, so let's get back to the story.
Horace
Hope's
P.
Peak had
Mc...
taken so much
What?
damage. The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
And then something
You
super
suck,
neat
DJ.
happened. Now pay attention, because this is
Suck
important,
ball.
and I'm only gonna say it once. So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter.
Chicken nuggets.
That's right. It was
You like chicken
transformed
nuggets,
into a shelter.
What?
Let's go.
I said it twice.
Let's go down the
Now,
road. Let's go
someone
down
was
the road.
responsible for that transformation. For
Let's go
creating
down
what would
for real.
eventually
Get that
become
guy.
your
Get
prison.
that guy.
Do any of you know who that might have been?
Let's go way down for real.
Shoot! I got it!
Jack, are you gonna talk?
Could only have been the headmaster of
Nigger.
Hope's Peak Academy.
Hey! What do you say?
Did he just say the M-word?
You can't say that, bro.
He
He
actually
wanted
just
to
said
turn
the
the
M-word.
school into
No, I'm
a
deleting your
shelter to try and
profile.
protect us.
No, I'm unfriending you
Protect
and blocking you the last
from
day
the
about.
despair
I
and
was streaming
tragedy
and you just got
taking place
caught.
outside.
I was
Be a
streaming
black
and you just got caught in
streamer.
4K.
For real, you just ruined DJ's stream. Now it's gonna get
That's why
demonetized.
he asked us to make that promise.
real.
To say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
We believe he had
That's what you
something
call a
like
skill
that in
issue?
mind, yes.
Yeah, 'cause he is a
If
skill
you,
issue.
the collective hope of a new generation, could
You
survive,
did- yeah.
maybe the world
I'll
could
keep
have a
on
fresh
saying it.
start.
No, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah,
What?
the headmaster put that much.
And because
Nah,
we
nah.
had
Tell him about the
I got
story
23 kills. I got
of,
23
no,
kills.
No. Tell him about the story of Poster Minas.
Oh. You know the guy Ponster Venus, Jack?
No.
Replace the P and the M.
I don't know.
that same hope,
Monster.
What?
that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
Replace. Say dig
But
dick.
creating the
replace
shelter
first
was
letter.
also his single biggest mistake.
Big dick.
What?
It's laughable, really.
Dig
He was
dick.
the
Dig dick.
Say
headmaster,
Squidward
but he
bad
had
backwards.
no idea.
Nick.
He had no idea that
DJ,
we,
say
the
Squidward
ultimate
backwards.
despair,
Draw did what?
had already made our way into the school.
That's Wix.
So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cave.
Nah.
Jack, say race car backwards.
Race car.
Yeah. DJ.
Say cat fuck, but replace the F and C.
That made it
Fat cat.
impossible for you to escape despair.
No, I said say cat fuck,
Say
but switch the F and the C.
Fat cock.
What?
I have to say,
Say-
it really helped me out a
Say-
lot.
no.
It saved
No,
me a ton
DJ.
of time.
What?
By the
Say
way,
Tig
it was
Biddies,
you
but
yourself who
replace
blocked
the
off the
T and the
windows,
B.
the doors, all the
Say what?
exits. Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
I love Tig Biddies.
We
Big
trapped
titties.
ourselves in here?
And then you forgot all
That's
about
it, I'm
and started
banning
bitching
you.
about how you were trapped in here.
Once you'd
You're
finished
next
building
on the
your
naughty
little
list,
shelter,
boy.
it was time for me and Mukuro to get
I got
to
100
work.
practice
So
jobs,
I
baby.
thus began the
Look
killing
at that.
game.
What you
Me and Mukuro had come spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair.
Snickers. I love Snickers,
And the
guys.
only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
I dropped 100 rags, it's all my G. I'm with a home with a whole team. Oh, chicken with a Maureen.
Why would you do that?
Because this was so much more than a simple high school deadmatch. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope. So I thought I should show them.
Devious sound
which
music.
is why
Now it sounds like Magenta singing.
Well, why don't you tell me?
TJ, you gotta rap to that music. Jack.
What?
Let me hear you rap to the music, bro.
No.
Come on.
You rap to it.
I eat McDoubles, then I go to McDonald's, then I order the sour sauce. Yeah, I love it. I eat so much cause I'm fat.
You suck at rapping, bro.
I go to Burger King, then I order a meat up burger. When you say the N-word in a song. I keep 100 rags, it's all my tea.
Now I understand.
Jack, do you keep 100? Jack, do you keep 100 rags on the G?
You're talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
I love lean.
that's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was
play
talking
Gorilla
about.
Tag?
The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another.
Jack.
Despair is as contagious as any disease.
No.
DJ, do you want to play Gorilla Tag?
I agree with that
To
statement.
despair.
I could agree too.
Let's
go!
Television just
Let's go, DJ.
amazing! By the way,
Come on,
since we
DJ,
started
you know you want to.
broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
Jack!
Are you serious?
Jack! Jamal Jackson! Jamal
Utilizing the heavy
Jackson!
weaponry I installed around the
Jamaris
school grounds,
Jackson.
I had no problem
Get
expelling
on VR
them.
with us.
Why?
Because we're playing Gorilla Tag?
I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch,
My reaction to
refusing
that
to give up
statement.
on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world. But in the end,
Shout
I
out
was
with
able to
everybody.
give them
We
the final
love casting
despair.
spells.
Death.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Now
Well,
you're
sure,
playing me
but I
sicko
also gave you a
mode.
second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
Give and take? You're so full of shit!
And there's a reason I chose you guys to survive when all the other students were dropping like flies. I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
And that's
Kill yourself!
which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless? You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
And if we did, then what? Our final
DJ.
desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were
You're a
bold
big fat
enough
fucking
to
bitch.
solve the mystery, how would you react? What would you do?
See? Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
Truth can be full of despair, too. Like right fucking now.
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless. I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Meaningless? Then we've been murdering each other for nothing?
And think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
We weren't just random strangers either. We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
We get it. We get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right? We get it already. So help us. I'll do anything. Just help me.
A peasant begging for his life? Oh, how delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me.
All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it. No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself, so I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying? If so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself? Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all goners for sure. Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Well, even if it's all
Jack.
true, I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you. For the sake of everyone you've killed.
Hello, I know you hear me. I know you hear me.
I've killed?
No, I don't.
What are
Yes,
you
you do.
talking about?
Yes, you do.
You're the ones who
know.
killed
Can
them.
we just get on
I
VR?
didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the
DJ,
right
let's get on
direction.
VR without him.
And that's all it took for
I
you to
can't
start
yet.
killing each other.
What do you mean you
You're
can't?
nothing but bloodthirsty
It's only
animals.
important.
Oh my
That's why
god. How much you
anyone
want to
was
bet? It's not
murdered
a
here,
point at all.
peasant.
Say what you want about
See, that's
hope,
why I'm a better
but we're
friend.
all creatures of instinct, right?
Oh, yes! That's funny as shit!
No! This
Well,
isn't
you're a
just
better
some
friend than
game
you're
to
cold.
us. It's murder.
What?
Plain and simple.
Sorry about that.
Oh,
Blast!
You stole our
you're black.
memories. Invented reasons for us to do it. It's all your
My
fault.
bad, actually, DJ.
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck,
You
don't
stupid
you?
monkey.
That must be your hope, huh?
You stupid monkey.
But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
What do you mean?
You guys know we
I'm
really
talking
should play.
about the vote, of course.
What?
You didn't forget about
Big
that
fuck.
little rule, did you? Oh, and
No.
also, since this will be the last vote, I decided to
Why
change
not?
the rules.
I don't know even why
What?
you asked that.
You guys so full
Big
of
Fight's a
hope,
great game.
and me so full of despair. I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished. If even one of you votes
That's
to
why-
punish Hope, well
Yeah, that's why it smells like
then,
dookie water.
I'll
That smell like
consider that a
dookie.
win
Nah,
for
you smell like
me
dookie
and
booty.
punish everyone on the side of Hope.
Smell like dookie booty, right, DJ?
One person?
What?
He smells like dookie booty,
Oh,
right?
but don't
Yeah.
worry. I won't be voting, of
Alright, let's play
course.
stick fight.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all
Why not?
this.
It's a great game.
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
I'll join you.
Oh,
You can lead her.
let me just mention one more thing. When
Nah,
I
DJ.
win
Nah, I'm gonna kill
to
your friend,
punish you guys, you'll
guys don't
have
wanna
to
do
stay here till
nothing.
you grow old and die.
You guys
no
are so
fighting,
boring.
No killing. That's your punishment.
So boring. Yeah, DJ. Yeah, you're so
just-
bored.
We'd have to just live here?
Wanna play zombies?
She's saying she
now,
must live.
because we can't.
If
We
you're
have
not
to do
happy
these
with
ones.
that, then go
That
ahead
requires
and
4
punish
people.
me and make your way
Yeah,
to the
4
outside
persons.
world.
Enter a world fallen from grace, where only despair
Eat up,
exists, where you'd
Sega.
likely be dead within a day.
DJ.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're
DJ.
doomed.
Wait a sec! I just got hit
What
with
if we
an
invite a friend who
inspiration
has
bomb!
Black Ops 3?
Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all.
You're the worst friend I ever
here's
had
what'll
yet.
happen.
Even Big
One of
Dog's
you
better.
will get to experience an instant,
No,
super
matter of
impressive
fact,
punishment.
you're the worst friend that you're not even giving me money. And friends are supposed to
Do you
give me
mean to
money.
say you'll execute one of us?
I'm supposed to be
And
rich,
I get
DJ.
to decide who's gonna have to suck it down.
You're supposed to be broke.
Makoto, you're up.
Dorky.
Me?
Dorky.
Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
So let me make this clear. Everyone has two choices in front of them. If a
DJ,
single
join me.
person
The
votes
stream's
for
gonna love
Hope
it.
to be punished, then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment.
anybody even
and
watching
the
your
rest
stream,
of you will
DJ?
live here in peace.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force
That's
you
why my
out,
channel is more
ensuring
successful.
you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
What I'm
What's your
saying
channel
is,
doing,
if you
DJ?
sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to
How
live
many
out your
subs you got,
lives.
DJ?
What?
DJ.
Has your resolve softened?
How many subs do you have?
Lost confidence? Are you afraid of being punished?
Wow.
Don't you have faith in your friends?
No, that's not it.
It's okay. You're right to be afraid.
Enough,
It would
enough.
seem all of those around you have realized
DJ
the
can't
futility
wait
of
to
going
kill
against
them.
me.
I finally can have some freedom, Dan.
Guys?
Join my
It's
share
so
play.
beautiful.
Even
Your
monkey.
lovely faces eroded by despair.
DJ, join the share
have
play
come
or
together
get it.
as one.
Besides,
Do it.
Yoko, you could never betray your
Gay little
father,
monkey.
could you?
What?
I
Gay little
mean, the
monkey
headmaster's
boy.
only wish was that all
Oh,
of you
my
would
nuts in the
survive,
box.
right? That's why he tried to trap you all here after all. The least you can do is
DJ,
try
you're
to
so
honor your
gay.
dead father's wishes.
So gay, DJ. That's why you like little kids.
Kyoko!
What are you
One
doing?
person's despair is enough to seal your fate.
Whoa,
Isn't that just
buddy.
the most hopeless outcome ever?
Red is dead.
So, who do you think's gonna get in? Whose despair is
Ripper.
gonna sign your
Ripper
death
really.
warrant?
No one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair.
No.
We're not gonna lose to you.
So boring. Step
LMAO.
until the very end, huh? Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over with. It's time for the final vote. Everything will come to an end. Your stupid hope. And your stupid life.
Holy! How am I still... Okay. I don't get greedy, stupid.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll...
If I were to die,
That would be the end.
Bruh. I only shot at his pelvis a little bit!
the air outside is totally polluted, you know.
The only reason is thanks
Yeah,
to
DJ,
the
you're right. The game still crashed.
If I die, in other words, the communal life you've all of you will have to you'll have to go into the world outside. So, will you just die?
Hey, yay. Hey, yay. DJ.
What?
You wanna play Overwatch? Wanna play Overwatch?
I refuse to give up
Give me a
yet.
second, bro. I gotta finish this game, bruh.
Stupid monkey, you're never gonna finish that game.
It's gonna take me 2 minutes, bro.
2 hours.
I'm literally on the last part of the game.
We won't
Just lose,
give
you
up.
lose.
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end.
Yes,
Don't
sir.
lose hope now.
All my fortune-telling senses are
I'ma go to
telling
the
me not to
bathroom while I
leave
wait for
this
you to-
place. But to live means moving forward, right? So even if it's hard, even if we're scared, we don't have any choice, do we? I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door. There must be something new waiting for me. So that's why, no matter what, I need to get out of here! The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't matter anymore! What matters is my own gut feelings!
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, We'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end. By the way, the air outside is the only reason we're okay is thanks to the air.
Don't lose hope now.
Don't lose hope now.
I've been thinking about all this, and I was thinking, at a time like this, what would Sakura do? You only get stronger by taking adversity by the horns. Confront that thorny path with enthusiasm. That sounds like something she'd say, right?
Ooh, DJ.
I think that's definitely what she'd say, which is why I...
Your mom during the stream.
I've made up my mind.
Ooh.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of hope.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
Every time you're live streaming.
The air outside, the only reason we're okay is thanks to the air. Say whatever you want.
Oh, it's Mercy.
I've made my decision. If I die, in other words, the communal life you've all been...
Don't lose hope now.
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting. Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated school. Hell, no matter how I look, still hate it. Oh, but no matter what, Master has to come along with us.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end. By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air. Say whatever you want. If I die, in other words, as the communal life you've all been... I can keep on living as long as I have my Master's love. All of you will have to... You'll have to go into the world outside. We're all...
Don't lose hope now.
Don't lose hope now, bitch.
What's the matter? You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you? Ridiculous. It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair. But don't misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you. I just have to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the Mastermind. Besides, the Togami family isn't... So until I can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known...
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end.
I've decided...
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air. Say whatever you want. If I die, in other words, the communal life you've all... I can keep on living! All of you will have to... You'll have to go into the world outside.
I already said I would claim the Mastermind's life by whatever means necessary.
So, what are you gonna do? You just die?
Don't lose hope now.
Don't lose hope now, bitch.
I didn't really know my father, so I can't
Someone's name is
pretend
Freddy
to know
Fazbear.
But even if we're just
Someone named
connected
it
by
Freddy
blood,
Fazbear, but it's spelled wrong.
there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here.
Bro, this murder mystery is busted, bro.
I can't explain why exactly. Just because we don't actually know anything. Does that mean we can't understand? Could it be that... No, never mind. So, Makoto, I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad luck. I think you came here for a different reason entirely. You came here to bring down the ultimate despair. You came here to confront despair without ever giving up. And if that's true, I think we could call you the ultimate hope. What do you think?
Yes, sir!
What the hell are you?
I'm the ultimate hope, bitch.
So uncool. Your stupid faces, the stupid things you've said, the stupid way you all treat each other. It's all so uncool, so unhip. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Lame, 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 lame! You suck! So uncool! You dare to stand against us? Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Your idiocy ends here.
You're gross. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair!
You suck. So uncool.
You're unbearable! Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
I like how he actually says
You're
flanking.
gross. Suffer from despair. Everything is
You would never get
pointless.
that.
It's too fast. It's going so much faster than normal.
Suffer from despair. I just love despair. Suffer from despair. No, no. You suck. So uncool.
You dare to stand against us?
Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Your idiocy ends here.
You're gross. Suffer from despair. I just love despair. You suck. So uncool. You're unbearable. Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
You're gross. Suffer from despair.
Everything is pointless.
Suffer from despair.
Really wish I had some healers.
Despair.
Yes, sir.
Despair into tomorrow.
Hope keeps on going.
Yeah!
I refuse to give up. I refuse to get bored. I refuse to throw it all away. I refuse to despair. Because all I have going for me is the desire to keep moving forward.
What's going on? What's happening?
Sir. Yes, sir. I didn't do very great this trial.
It looks like we've reached the end. I think it may be time to vote.
We just gotta pull the lever, right?
Good. I'm ready to go.
Oh, what?
Let's put an end to these trials. Put an end to the killing with our own hands.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
The hell?
Indeed.
Lost you.
I lost? Well, that's just...
What the heck?
Well, that's just... totally the best!
What?
So this is despair. And now true despair. And now true despair. Huh?
Anyway,
totally the best!
Not possible. Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay.
hey. However,
No. There's one last thing. It's fine.
it can't be.
Stop it! How many times do I have to tell you? Don't get in my way!
What? Stop. I told you no more Monokuma
So
laughing.
this is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful. Even 1/10 of this despair, even 100th. I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair. I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth. Okay, let's do this. I've reserved an extra special punishment for last.
Oh
Let's
my
give
God,
it
bro.
everything we've
Overtime?
got.
Oh.
It's punishment time!
Oh, sir. Why is he coming from the...
No, they
Why
made it
is he
to the
getting dragged?
checkpoint, dude.
Oh.
No way.
Where's that?
Bro, man fell in the water. I'm dead.
Okay. She finna get crushed? Yo! Is that the last punishment? Leon! Excavator Mondo? What? Is it the ultimate punishment? Is this every single punishment in one? 1,000 balls. Holy shit. The cage of death? Yeah. Oh my god! Yo! The burning of the versatile witch. Is she meditating? Oh. Excavator destroyer? Holy shit! Blast off? Is this the one at the beginning? Yeah, this is the one from the beginning. After school lesson. Oh my god!
Oh, what?
Yo! What? No! You're kidding. Oh! 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 Oh my god! Yo! Emergency override. Yo! Oh my god! Yo! Ultimate, suffering, ultimate, despair, ultimate, execution, ultimate, death. The end. Well. See the Monokuma hair tie present.
Bro, I would have killed him if I didn't have to reload.
My god.
Freaking arrow, dude. Annoying.
Goodbye, despair, ice skating epilogue.
Hey. Makoto.
Press that button, boy. I guess, yeah.
So,
Oh my god.
Indeed.
If, on the other hand,
Overtime
you
again,
desire to
bro.
see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
Let's go!
In other words,
But
it's true.
Yeah, play the game, baby.
Yes.
my beautiful scissors!
Huh? Ah.
That's enough.
Anyway,
Damn, Yakuya's not taking anything.
But
You ain't taking no risks.
Just gonna play murder mystery and custom
We're
games.
serious.
Hanamura.
In other words,
whoa!
Am I wrong?
The ultimate hope, baby.
You got it!
Hey.
Okay.
Could it be... How
Edward
about
the-
that? Woo!
Makoto.
Let's go.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
Bro, what?
And goodbye to Sakura. But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
Hey guys! You guys want your fortunes told anywhere, anytime. You just let me know. I'll be there.
You know how much I hate being annoyed, but if something does come up, you may as well let me know. I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but, you know.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing. I might be able to pull it off. A story about Master and me, and the others, I guess.
I can't say I'm sorry about what happened, but still, it does feel kind of strange.
I really don't know what to say. I guess we...
Graduated? Press that button, boy. Press that button, boy. Press it now. Is it really as they say? Oh, it's gonna be like one of those blinding lights. It's gonna be like where it's a blinding light ending. The end? Is it gonna say the end? Or we're gonna get a little ending clicking thingy.
He killed him.
Okay, What?
Interesting.
What?
Things are getting very interesting indeed.
What? Yo.
Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma. And I am this school's
mascot.
Headmaster.
What? What? Yo! Receive the Easter egg present. Yo, it's an Easter egg! All's well that ends, Is that the end of the game? Is that it? What happens if we go back in? Does it restart the game? Yeah, it just restarts the game. Okay.
Before we go any farther, I guess I should introduce
Just
myself.
restarts the game.
My name's Makoto Naegi.
And I can't dip out of this. So I guess I just end this. Alright, well that was something. That was pretty cool. Well, I guess I'll go play the second version now.